Daniel, thank you so much for coming through tonight. I can see that you're wearing sunglasses at night because I know your future is so bright and the future of 9JASLAP is so bright as well. But Daniel, what in the name of God pushed you to think of a 9JASLAPing competition? What's it all about?
Nigerian men carry a lot of bottled emotions inside of them. So we only just created a platform where these intense feelings can be channeled, basically.
Interesting. So you're basically looking for men with pent-up aggression are looking for an outlet to unleash their aggression. And if you can do that well enough, you earn money for it. But look at this. So first and foremost, Daniel, how do you find these competitors, these, I can't call them combatants, but these participants? How do you find them? Do you go around looking for, hey, are you angry or are you hungry? How do you find these people?
So the bulk of our participants actually have martial arts background. Some of them are boxers, some of them are wrestlers. Wow. The bulk of our participants have combat experience. Anyway. So we do not see 9JASLAP as a standalone product. We consider 9JASLAP a catalyst to actually unlock other verticals, just like boxing, mixed martial arts and all. So we feel like investment in this is very crucial to our combat sports industry.
Well, you have a question for Daniel?
Oh yeah, first things first, I wanted to ask, I mean, is this affiliated or is there a plan to affiliate with PowerSlap? Tunde mentioned earlier on, I mean, we know that Dana White has got the global PowerSlap thing, franchise, right? So, I mean, is there a plan, hopefully? Then secondly, I mean, how do you plan to really get Nigerians fully interested and involved in this? So you like it or not, it's something that Nigerians see on social media a lot. I mean, PowerSlap has viral adverts that goes on Twitter and Instagram. I say it almost every day.
YouTube shots.
Yeah, exactly. So it's something that Nigerians also comment. You see them, in conversations. So how do you plan to make this something much bigger with Nigerians?
Okay, firstly, there are three global slap promotion companies. Dana White happens to have one of them, PowerSlap, and JT Tiley happens to have the slap competition, the Slap Fight Championship. We are in talks with both of them. One of our competitors will actually be featuring at PowerSlap next month in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. So we're in talks with Dana's team, and we're looking to make this global. As regards to the second question, how we plan to make Nigerians come on board full time. I mean, this is it. With platforms like you, if we can get support from platforms like you, why not? Word is going to get out. So we're looking to make some investments in social media, marketing and all. But what we get out, we're basically trying to master our craft, to honing our skills and see how we can build better market fit products out there. So it's a process for us, and so far so good. We're living by the encouragement and all. So we are positioned for better days, basically.
Okay. Udoka?
Positioned for better days, but look, I do not think I'm ready to position my face to be slapped all colors of the rainbow. Come on. But of course, I like the fact that this is happening here in Nigeria. But I would also want to know, I mean, money is motivation. What exactly do they stand to win as prize money? Because, I mean, this also stands as a motivation to that panel beater out there who has lifted tires and lifted irons to want to be a part of this tournament
exactly.
as well.
That's actually my next question. How do you screen? Do you make sure that artisans like mechanics, bricklayers, panel beaters, those with really callous palms, I hope you are screening them from joining this kind of competition so that they don't kill anybody.
So this sport, even as brutal as it looks, it has rules. It's not about brute force. There's a whole lot of technicality and skills involved. It's not exactly just rabid brute force. So if you follow the rules carefully, you see that it limits the weight of your slap, because your both legs are not supposed to leave the ground. That would be a foul. So when your both legs are planted, there's a limit to how you can swing. So it basically puts a limit to how much the effect of the blow would be. And talking about the prize money,
exactly.
We've had various prizes at the time. For our next event, we're looking at getting the baddest slappers to go home with 2 million naira.
2 million naira?
Yeah.
For smashing somebody's face?
Yes, sir.
Please, I was going to ask again, these competitors or combatants, or I don't know, do they sign like an indemnity form that in case somebody blows open my eardrum or smashes the teeth out of my head or explodes my eye socket, I don't sue? Do they sign that kind of form?
So yes, we take safety very important. I have to put it out there. We take safety very important. We are very big on safety. First of all our combatants, all our athletes, it's mandatory for them to undergo medical diagnosis before and after each event. And use of protective gear is a must. Air guards, smart guards, and all. And yes, our combatants and our athletes are in paper with us. They're in contract with us. They understand the severity of the game, and even though we put measures in place to mitigate any such effects, there's so much we can do, but they understand fully what's involved in the game.
Wow. So when is your next event? And do you plan to make this a national thing? And maybe we might see 9JASLAP in Port Harcourt, we might see regional finals in Jos or in Northwest Nigeria, because I know a lot of those my northern brothers, they can pack a good slap.
Yeah, sure, they can. We've had another brothers feature in the past, and yes, they do. So, talking about Port Harcourt, yes, we activated Port Harcourt 2 months ago, and we'll be back in Port Harcourt next month. Maserati PH will be activating live, but right before that, we'll be activating Club Voyage in Ikeja GRA as an exhibition to get the best hands for our next event. So yes, April 19th and mid-May, we're doing Voyage in Lagos and Maserati Port Harcourt.
Okay, so we'll definitely be hoping to cover that. Why did I say something?
Oh no, when he said he was looking for the best,
for the best
that sounded no pun intended.
No pun intended. But Daniel, thanks so much for coming through. But I think you also mentioned the fact that you also put together a unique football tournament in Lagos as well, something like that.
Yes. Tunde,
very quickly.
So right, if you go to a viewing center, right, and ask the people there, the fans, the football fans, to name 3 Nigerian Premier League players, they'll find it very difficult to name Nigerian players, right? And yet we are such a big football-loving nation. So I feel like there's a disconnect. We love football so much that the civil war was actually paused for 3 days for football's sake. That's how powerful it is, right? So how come there's a disconnect? How come our local leagues isn't loved? So what we're trying to do is we're looking, my team and I were going around Lagos, scouting the very best footballers. Every hood has that one star boy. You say everybody knows this guy and a bad guy. We are going around Lagos picking those bad guys, and we're assembling them into 16 teams to compete for 10 million naira. The thing is, we're infusing a whole lot of culture and entertainment into football. We are communicating football in a totally different way. Nigeria is a football-loving nation, so we want to see how we can actually impact lives. A lot of these bros, there are a whole lot of Osimhens on the street, a whole lot of Lookmans, So if we do not invest, the talent abounds, but the infrastructure is lacking. So we have to intentionally invest in these things. So that's what we're trying to do. And that's what Game On Football. It's ironic, I'm on Game On Show discussing Game On.
We are going to sue you for copyright infringement. But it's great to have you on the show, Daniel. Thank you so much for coming through.